Oh, hey, I'm live. How exciting. See if anybody will come in here. I'll just sit here and talk to myself. That's fine. Do, 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 do. Well, Beard is not here. Um, unfortunately, I am going to talk to myself, Brittany. It's going to happen. Beard is not here. He is sleeping. I assume that's usually what he's doing when he's not available late at night. Up. All right. Just one second here. I've got a phone call. Hello. No, you're fine. I'm actually live streaming right now. Yeah. All right. Well, have a good night. All right, bye. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Hey, Jim Adams, how's it going? Um, do me a favor, invite your friends in here. I just have a few questions about what you would like to see um, on our channel. I know we're kind of slow right now because we do have personal lives and things. We're not doing this um, as a full time gig. We do have other things we do. I do professional wrestling as well. So, is anybody interested in seeing that? I'd like to know. I know we do on Jacob's channel. We show the professional wrestling, um, but I'm just curious if anybody wants to see it on this channel. A day in the life of a wrestler. That's a good idea. Like I would have to do it on a Saturday, because you know every wrestler is different, and my stuff happens on weekends. So I can do like a day in the life of a wrestling manager. Oh, Jim, calling Gail. Awesome. Sounds good. Appreciate it. Um. Oh, wow. I didn't. I picked a bad time to go live. Looks like Jacob's going live too. I just got the notification. Um. Oh well. Um. Yeah, I just want to know what people want to see. I know we do a lot right now. I have the Louisville trip set up. It's scheduled as a four-part thing. So the next 2 weeks will be the rest of the Louisville trip, um, and then after that, it's there's something you get to meet my father in one of them. So that's okay. It's okay if Gail's not answering. Um, Jim, just so you know, Beard and I are PBR enthusiasts. So I love your logo. PBR is good stuff. It's funny because Beard's dad likes to say that PBR has been the same beer since like 1974 or something. He says it's just old beer that they've. Hey Jeff Shutters, how you doing? Jeff Shutters does some photography work. He took some great pictures of Morty, myself, and Jacob's match, the Morty and Jacob sideburn match. Tastes like 1974. That's right. Um, Hi, Emerald. How's it going? Um, just doing a live stream here. Um, trying to see what people want to see on the channel. Um, we have plans of doing a few more review videos. Do people like the review video, the apple pie? I thought it was a neat little gimmick for the July 4th idea. Um, and of course, we have a few things that are big planned. That yes, of course. Um, in case everyone hasn't figured out yet, M Hayes, that is my fiance, Emerald. So everybody say hello to her in the chat. Um, she's actually in a different town for work right now. So I'm home alone. Beard isn't available. So I just thought I'd go live and see what everybody's up to. Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. I do appreciate that. let's put it this way. Beard is a very crafty person. Hey, Turbo, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Um, Turbo was our first subscriber. Everybody, pretty cool. Um, he continues to comment on our videos and watch them, and I do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Um, but yeah, Beard's very crafty. Whatever he puts his hands on, he can usually fix or build. So we're, we're thinking about building a few contraptions or stuff like that just to see what happens. We bought a van for 150 bucks. Has like a blown head gasket. We're probably there. There are plans in the future for it. Think demolition derby, stunt show, stuff like that. We're thinking about doing stuff like that with it. Um, you know, but yeah. So yeah, whoever's in here, let me know what type of videos you'd like to see more of. Right now, we're doing road trip videos. That's right. $500 and less videos. Vehicles are the best. We because you really don't care what happens to them. But then again, I'm all about rebuilding vehicles, and that's also going to be some videos that we do. We're going to do yeah, demo derby. Yeah. Oh yeah. Competitions. That is a big thing that we've been talking about doing. Cars. We want to make like model rockets and see who's can go higher, but have like a money cap on how much you could spend on it, how much of it has to be from scratch, you know, stuff like that. So I think that would be awesome. Um, it's just finding the time. Like right now, I'm very busy. Beard's really busy, and but we'll get it. Do some haunts. We actually have. Thanks. Well, yeah, I'll do some haunts for sure. Only if Emerald does them with me. No, I have no problem. I'll be honest. I don't like them. I cannot stand haunted houses. Mm, but yeah, I'll probably end up doing some. We have a few plans with, of course, Jacob. Hoping to do some videos with him in the future. Hoping to do some videos with John from Exploration Unknown. Ryan, my dude, how's it going? Um, Ryan and I are Facebook buddies as well, just like us and me and Turbo. So most of us are Facebook friends. Ryan, he knows wrestling. That's one thing that guy really knows, and I do appreciate that. That's pretty awesome. Um, oh, Emerald says no haunts for her. There is a haunt, a local haunt that I'm going to once it starts up. I'm hoping to get Jacob to go through. They're really strict about filming, like they're no filming. But I know the guy who owns the place, and I know that he watches Jacob the carpetbagger. So if he doesn't want to use Jacob, that's kind of dumb. Just to be honest. So yeah, I need more interaction here, guys. Talk to me. The duo finds. How you doing? How's it going? Unfortunately, duo finds. Um, I was hoping. I watch your videos and I see the bearded gentleman. My bearded gentleman is not here this evening. He's Can we do a meetup with Rip Rogers? Um, I don't know who. Ryan. Ryan, do you know who Rip Rogers is? You're a wrestling guy, Ryan. Yeah, is it Matt or Shannon? That's what we want to know. Who? which of the duo is on here? But yeah, Ryan, for you. Do you know who the hustler Rip Rogers is? Oh, I'll let you know. He is the man who trained, I believe, 64 different people that made the WWE. He uh he trained John Cena, Randy Orton. He trained Batista. Just look him up. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Um, I mean, we tried for a long time to get the Rock and Roll Express in there. I know Ricky Morton. I've never met his tag team partner, but yes, he Rip Rogers was huge in OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling. He still is the head trainer, um, and I've known him for a long time, and he's been on a few wrestling shows with me in the back. He doesn't come out anymore as a performer, but really great guy, great stories. They're definitely rated R stories. I would do a meetup with Rip, but this is a family friendly channel, and we want to keep it that way. Um, Paul Heyman, yeah, Paul Heyman was instrumental after Rip. Well, Rip was there during the same time, but Paul Heyman and Rip worked together. Let's see here. Rip is he wrestled in WCW. He wrestled on the island down in Puerto Rico. He did a lot of that. Then again, he didn't win a lot of matches when he was in WCW or WWF. You can, if you get on the WWE network, you can actually search for Rip Rogers and see a few of his old territory matches. Um, he was something else. Pretty funny guy to watch for sure. Ripped. His name's Rip on purpose. The man is huge. Still is. I think he's like, not, I think he was born in 1956. So you want to do that math? What, 63? Is that what that would be? His language is a little salty, Jeff. He's a he is definitely rated R. If you go on to Pro Wrestling Tees and look up his T-shirts, they are most definitely not for children. There's one I have that just says Hustler, but his other one, there's one that has just all of his different cuss words on there and stuff. It's something else for sure. So how's everyone doing tonight? I know it's a little late to ask that, but is everybody doing well tonight? I gotta be up early tomorrow, but you know it is what it is. I slept in today, so I'm logging on to it. That's good. Don't talk to me like that. I'm logging in to see what Jacob's doing. Look, Jacob's online. Wow. So hey, Jacob's got 125 people. I've got 9. Look at me. Oh, 8. I made someone mad. Gosh. Going to the bakery in the morning. I know what bakery that is. I've had plenty of donuts from that bakery before. Jim, I do appreciate that you think I have a great sense of humor. I don't know. I mean, I'm just me. I do appreciate like people telling me that. But I don't know. It just comes naturally. I don't know. That's just how I've always been. Teach Jacob some submissions. I'll be honest with you. I do one submission and I haven't done it in years. So the food review video. Yeah, we plan on doing more. We also plan on doing some cooking videos. Just because we're a couple of dudes that like to cook. If you look at me, you could probably tell that I enjoy eating, even though I am on a lifestyle change, not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. Cutting out more sugar, cutting out carbs a little bit more. Yeah, and I think you guys will enjoy Beard and I's cooking style because it's out there. We don't really have a set method. Like um, one night we were cooking brats, and we just decided to make a little foil tin foil pan and fill it with beer and country bobs and let them simmer in that, and it was so good. We decided that since it was country bobs mixed with beer, it was going to be called Uncle Bob's. So our Uncle Bob's brats, those are pretty good. Tell you what, my teeth look good on this camera. I'll be honest. Yeah, my forehead doesn't look all broken out. Look at that. Look at that. Now, does anybody else like Country Bob's here? Like Country Bob's um, sauce. It goes good on everything. Fries, chicken, pork, steak. Yeah, Ryan, you do live in the wrestling hotbed of Tampa, Florida. My good friend Brian Asbury, he lived down there, and he was roommates with Pac or Neville or whatever you want to call him, and he, I mean, the godfather of his firstborn son is T.J. Wilson or Tyson Kidd. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Who is Beard, and what brought us together on this channel? Um, Beard is my best friend. Um, we Yes, Beard is my best friend, Brittany. Yes, Beard. Um, he is a few years younger than me, and he was homeschooled, so I never knew him in school. Never knew who he was. Apparently, he knew who I was because I used to drive a I used to drive a convertible around town and had my ears pierced with diamond studs, and it was just ridiculous. Like, but he knew who I was from that. Um, and we ended up becoming friends through a mutual friend, and it just clicked. And our sense of humors bounce off of each other. We are kind of like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just our humor clicks. Oh yeah, sorry about that, Jeff. Does he not want his real name known? Well, we have decided to. Yeah, we want to stick with Morty and Beard. Those are stage names. I'll let everybody know those are stage names. It's not a big secret that Mortimer Blankenship is my wrestling name. It's just thank you. I appreciate that, Duo Finds. Um, but he is my best friend. And I'm not going to get too soppy with that right now. Hey, there's nothing wrong with going emo. Some of my favorite bands are Dashboard Confessional and Bayside. So I love the Spill Canvas and stuff like that. What type of music do you guys listen to? Like um, Duo Finds, I bet I bet Matt listens to screamo or some sort of screaming, black, death metal or something. Um, and then Bayside is Shannon's favorite band. Me and Shannon just became best friends. um, I have a funny story about a Bayside show. We went to a Bayside show. Um, Reddy, how's it going, dude? I didn't know you were in here. Nice to see you, buddy. Um, Still can't believe I would attack you. Everybody attacked me. That's what it is. That's it's wrestling. It's okay. People don't. The best part was people loved me. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Um, and if and Morty and the if y'all could do me a favor, if you do happen to find my personal account. It's no offense to you whatsoever. I will add you on the Mortimer Blankenship account, but I am trying to keep my personal account separate on Facebook. Hope that's okay with everybody. It's no offense. Just there's a lot of weird stuff on the internet, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh wow, that's awesome. Queens of the Stone Age. I like that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. Anyway, the story about Bayside. They had a show in it wasn't well Cincinnati or Covington, Kentucky, whichever one you want to say. And um, well, Ryan, it's hard to stay away from the trolls when the trolls come to you. That's just how it is with this. But I yeah, we went to a show in Covington, Kentucky with my friend. We'll just call him P Bear. Thank you. That parody video was a lot of fun to film. A lot of fun to film. But yeah, we went to the Bayside show. My friend P Bear, he we got there early. We're second people in line. We're like, yeah, we're gonna be right next to the stage. How exciting! We ate Lee's chicken beforehand, and as we're sitting there, all of a sudden he just gets sick as a dog. We're like, oh no, what's going on? Like food. I'm like, he's like, yeah, I know exactly what this is. He goes, I've got. He goes, it's a kidney stone. He goes, I've had these before. I've got to go to the hospital. So we find the nearest hospital, which was like 5 miles down the road, Covington something or other. And we get there, and this is before the show starts, and everybody, it was us with like 10 other people getting ready to show this. And he's like, oh, I got a kidney stone. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm like, well, you're going to pass it. That's what you're going to do because we got to get back here and watch the dang show, no, that sounds horrible. But, he's a good friend. It's just how it was. So, what? Car- Whoa, carpet bomb. Hey, hi. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Um, whoa. Whoa, 20 this is crazy. 26 people. Hey. Hey everybody, how's it going? If you well, what's up everybody? Hi. Whoa. Okay. Everybody showed up. This is crazy. Gail's here. Jacob, how's it going, man? Oh man, what's going on everybody? Um, I was just telling a story. But anyway, for everybody that wasn't here, we're talking about how we like. I listened to the band Bayside. I was at a show with my friend. My friend got a kidney stone and had to go to the hospital. Long story short, he passed the kidney stone. We went back just in time for Bayside to go on. We listened. We listened to Bayside, and my friend was totally doped up on morphine. And how's everybody doing? It's this is awesome. I've never like 33 people. It's really cool. Went back and we told the bassist Nick Gambarian about what had happened, and he signed his hospital bracelet and tweeted about it the next day. It's pretty cool. But I hope everybody's doing good. It's cool to see you. The reason, thank you, Joseph. I wanted to no, he signed his hospital bracelet, carpetbagger. Jeez. That's awesome. It's so cool to see everybody in here. I just Beard isn't here. He's unfortunately he is asleep. Um, but my question for everybody that if you've watched our stuff, if you haven't watched our stuff, right now we have videos of us taking short little road trips and just doing stuff like that. We do reviews of we did a review of fast food apple pies. I want to know what you would like to see on our channel. Because we have a few things planned. Um, definitely. We have plans of going to Gatlinburg. Gatlinburg will be happening in a month or so, hopefully. And I don't know exactly when those videos will be up, but there will be Gatlinburg videos up. Want to see me blade carpetbagger? Like, what are you trying to mean with that? There's a meetup near Labor Day. What is that all about? I don't know what we're talking about that. A wrench. You want a wrench? Let me see here. How do I do that on here? I don't know. Can I give them out? I don't think I can give them out. Can I? Oh, boom! Look at that. Look at that, Gail. You're now a moderator for my channel. Figured that out. Hey, Carpetbagger, you want to be a moderator for my channel? I'm gonna do that too, just because it does sound violent. What is blading a carpetbagger? Like cutting a carpet bag open? I don't get it. Cool. All right, I'm gonna give out two more, um, two more moderators. And of course, one will be my fiance Emerald, and then the just because he was the first person to like my channel, Turbo. He's the first person to subscribe to it. So thank you. I might give out Jim Cape. Yes, the soon to be Emerald Blankenship. Yes. Yeah. Um, who's got the map says blading means shaving his sexy sideburns. Well, here's the thing. I have already shaved Jacob's sexy sideburns. Um, so yeah, that's something that happened. I am so thankful that you all came in here and carpet bombed me. That's awesome. If if you haven't, please subscribe to me. And me and Beard. And I would love some input. Like I said, we did the review of the pies. We've done some. A lot of our stuff is based off our banter. I'm not gonna lie. We later on, Jim. Sleep well, dude. Um, am I from Tennessee? No, I am not. I'm from Indiana. Um, thank you for subscribing. Everyone that subscribes, thank you. Thank you for coming and talking to me. Um, we like I said, our we don't have like Jacob. He's a traveling channel. He goes around and part wrestling, of course. He goes around does his thing. That's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna be um basically whatever we want to film. We're gonna film and put it on here as long as it's family friendly. Um, So, would people be interested in seeing wrestling on our channel? Because I am a professional wrestling manager. Would you like to see stuff from that? Okay, here's the thing, Ryan. Earthquake the Ride. Would love to do it. The last time I went there, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I was too fat. But I have lost weight since then, and I would like to. Your banner of weird and strange food. Yes, we would love to do weird and strange foods. Ghost hunting videos. Think about doing that. Wrestling, car life, goofing around. That is really what we do. It's just we're just a couple of normal dudes that live not so normal lives. Is the best way I like to. I think I put that on the Patreon as the description. A couple of normal dudes with their not so normal lives. Um, like I said, I do professional wrestling and help Beard build cars. Beard does stuff like play music, and um, he's one heck of a guitar player. Um, and then he also does stuff like lawnmower demolition derbies. I mean, we haven't got anything lined up with that, but it'd be cool. Oh, Gail, you got to go. All right, see you later, Gail. Um, yeah. Um, we will do some nighttime lives with Beard playing music and me singing, just because I do sing. That's one thing that I don't do as much as I used to. I was in choir, I did musicals and stuff like that. That's just yeah. Yeah, well, Darren, the whole thing about cars, I Emerald, um, she got me a '77 Nova for my 30th birthday last September. We just, I believe in one of the previous videos, I think it was called Engines and Ice Cream. You see the engine that we got for it. It's we we just knew it was a small block. I thought it was going to be like a 327, 350. It was a 400 board 30 over. So it's a 406. So I'm putting a 406 in it. Yes, I am. I will be 31 in like a month and a half. Yeah. So, um, those are car words. That is right. Yes, it's a 406 stroker. You are correct. Oh, a 67 Chevelle. Whew. Here's the funny part. Emerald has some guts because she knows since I ever since she's known me, I'm a Mopar guy. I've always I've to get a '69 Roadrunner would be amazing. But whatever. That's part of it. But she bought me a GM. It was like, here, have a Nova, and I was just like, okay, I'm okay with this. It's great. Sure, good stuff. Turbo, supercharger, or nitrous, guys. I used to have I used to have a '98 Pontiac Bonneville that was supercharged, and I thought it was killer. Um, Jeeps, yes, Jeeps. Um, '79 Nova. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else here's ever driven. No, droven. That's a word. That's a Mortyism. Droven. If you've ever driven a '98, like late '90s Bonneville with a 3.8 liter engine and a supercharger in it, you practically have one of the fastest cars you've ever driven. It's such a sleeper. Eric Droven. Oh, if you don't know, if nobody knows who Eric Draven is, other than the guy that's on the Crow, Eric Draven is half. Well, let's change that now. 1/3 of my team custom made. It is Eric Draven, tailor made Roger Malcolm, and homemade Jacob the Carpetbagger. So yeah, it's going to be a good team. We're excited. Oh, you're been an import guy, yeah. Uh, Yep. I've never been into. Yes, but okay. I also manage big time Josh Lewis. He's a two-time Mr. Indiana bodybuilder, and I also manage picture perfect Jordan Cage. Look them up. They're all great performers. That Bonneville, yes, okay. Currently, I drive a '97 Bonneville. It's not supercharged, but it has the 3.8 liter. Funny story, I'm another. I'm a storyteller. The look at my hair. Anyway, trash can boy. Now I don't know what that means. Um, but like I said, I have a '97 Bonneville. I bought it 2 years ago. I'll tell you, $2,300 cash. Reason I bought it, it had 113,000 miles on it, and the engine was clean. The inside had a few cigarette burns, but it's a 3.8 liter. Literally, I would say that newer cars, which I consider '97, '98 still a newer car because it's not a classic just yet. Um, the 3.8 liter is the best engine you can get. I really truly believe that. Um, but ever since I got it, every now and again, as I'm driving, it'll make this noise, and I never understood why it made that noise. Drove for 2 years. Beard was giving me an oil change while I was on vacation a few months ago. There's a video coming up, or no, it was already came out where he's waiting on me. That was when I like right after I got back from vacation, and uh, he um, he goes, "Hey, I found out why your car makes that noise." And I was like, why does my car make that noise?" And we open it up and we look in there, and it the engine mount is cracked right down the middle in the front. So if my engine torques up a certain amount, it jumps out of the engine bay about 4 inches, but it still runs great. And we're probably going to weld it back down, but probably, hopefully, it'd be awesome. Let's see. What have I ever drank moonshine? Yes, yes, I have drank moonshine. Um, yeah, I enjoy moonshine from time to time. Um, a '58 Plymouth Fury. You're looking for Christine? Beard has a '68 Plymouth Fury 3. It's pretty awesome. Little duct tape could fix anything, Craig. That's the truth. Little duct tape could fix anything. I didn't expect everybody to come in here. Like I said, um, if you could, and tell your friends, hey, there's this funny fat guy and bearded dude that I watch on YouTube. I would love that. I would really appreciate it. Um, I'm not on here. I'm not going to ask for money. I'm not going to do something like that. I just want your views right now, just because I think we can put a good product out there for sure. Your dad owned one. You want to have one restored for your mom. That's very very kind and sweet of you to think. I lost my mother in 2009, so and she loved like 76 Camaros, Firebirds, either one. So I've always thought sometime down the line I'm going to have to get one. What's my favorite TV car? Shabby. It's cool. That it happened. Let's see here. Uh, August 29th of 2009. It's almost been 10 years. So it's life, and that happens. My favorite TV car. That is a tough one. Um, I don't know. The Mystery Machine. I love Scooby Doo as a kid. So if I could get an old van and paint it up like a Mystery Machine, that would be awesome. The General Lee, that would be Beard's favorite. Um, let's see here. What other stuff do I like outside of wrestling? I love concerts. I love traveling. I love movies. Anything, anything really. Um, Homer, the car built for Homer. Jacob, you have like a big love for Simpsons, don't you? Hashtag wrestling is life. That is true. Wrestling is life. 75 Ford with the white stripe. Is that Starsky and Hutch? Yeah, Starsky and Hutch. Yeah, that's right. Gran Torino. um, what kind of music do I like? I like almost anything. I don't like music that is derogatory towards women. That's just one thing that I don't enjoy. I've never enjoyed that. Um, who are my favorites from the end of the WCW era? From the end of it, gosh, man, you're going like when I was a kid, I liked weird wrestlers, man. Um, of course, yeah, well, Sting, yes, but I like people like Alex Wright and Glacier. and even Disco Inferno. I mean, Disco Inferno. Wow, you rap cars. That's cool. Mortis, yes, Mortis, absolutely. Just I really enjoyed what they called, gimmicks. Harlem Heat was awesome. I really did. I was a WCW guy. I'll be honest with you. I watched WCW more than WWF. I remember Monday Night War. The Monday Night War. I would be sitting in my bedroom on my little 13-inch TV watching WCW. My dad would be in his bedroom on his 19-inch TV watching WWF, and I would run in there and tell him what happened on WCW, and he'd tell me WWF. But I just would. Jeff Jarrett, Elvis, it's funny you should say that. The man that trained me, um, Eric Draven, who was also helping train Jacob the Carpetbagger, was trained by Jeff Jarrett. He was trained in USWA. He was trained in he did OVW, USWA, and he also was in ECW. Took a chair to the face from Sabu in ECW. Double J. Jeff Jarrett is awesome. I am not a Star Trek person. I have nothing against it. I just never really watched it. I have not seen the Star Trek Picard trailer. I don't know if I've worn it in any of the videos, but I am a Star Wars guy. Yeah. Yes. Actually, no. You're 2 degrees because Draven's training you directly. So there you go. From the little haunted cottage in Ireland. Wow. I would show you. See that I have a four-leaf clover on my arm with the Irish flag. One second. See if I can. It's kind of hard to see, and I have a computer. I'm not allowed to be on a. Did I get in there? There's kind of the edge. It's the Irish flag and a four-leaf clover. Um, my family is from Ulster, Northern Ireland, I think. Anyway, let's see here. How did I like managing Jerry the King Lawler? When I managed Jerry the King Lawler, it was okay. Here we go. The story of meeting Jerry the King Lawler. The whole time during the show, I was focusing on selling autographs, and because it is a job, you've got to go out there and promote yourself. Um, and my match, I was worried that Jacob might be able to pull something off, even though we know that's not the case, right, Jacob? I love you, but the whole thing with Jerry was I walked over to him carrying my golf club, and yeah, I don't golf. Let's be honest. I play mini golf. I love mini golf. Talking to you NTL vlogs if you ever see this. I love mini golf. Anyway, um, whenever he saw he goes, "What's the loft on that driver?" I'm like, "Sir, I'm not sure I um even know what that means." And he goes, "Yeah, I figured you didn't play golf. If you put the ball where you could see it, you wouldn't be able to hit it. And if you put the ball where you could hit it, you wouldn't be able to see it." So, Jerry the King Lawler made a fat joke about me, and I was totally okay with it because it's Jerry the King Lawler. So anyway, let's go back to this. Had two TVs in your room so you could watch both WCW. That's cool. Uh, Last Royal Rumble. That would be cool. Jeff Jarrett does deserve the backstage role. I'm coming back through just to catch everything you guys said since I told a story. Vince Russo killed WCW. I totally agree with you there, Ryan. That is a 100% accurate statement. Not a big fan of the new trilogy, old school Star Wars. I enjoy all Star Wars. However, the original trilogy will always be the best in my heart. Um, hey, Hoosier Boo, how's it going? Um, Hey, if you guys haven't, and you see Hoosier Boo right there, I know there's only like 27 of you guys in here. If you guys haven't subscribed to Hoosier Boo, that kid works his butt off. I've watched some of his stuff. It's awesome. He's very good at what he does, and you should definitely go take a look, subscribe. If you like Jacob stuff, you'll like Hoosier Boo stuff. He's cool. Definitely good. I know I know this is coming from a guy that has like what 130 subscribers, but still go check out Hoosier Boo. Awesome. Awesome. WrestleMania next year. Hey, Joseph, it's cool. I have nothing against Trekkies. I believe that we all live in the same same galactic universe. It'll be okay. We're fine. Thank you, Duo Fines. I appreciate you doing that for Hoosier Boo. Hoosier Boo is great. Hey, yeah, Hoosier Boo did come to the match, and he filmed a. I believe Hoosier Boo had the match out before anybody had it out. He was on it. Bam, out. No problem, man. I'm doing great. Um, I got carpet bombed. It was crazy. I was in here talking about music and stuff, and just having a good time, and boom, carpet bomb. Oh, Darren's from Nashville, Tennessee. Good night, my dude. The thing is, I love Nashville, Tennessee. I'm gonna have to come down there sometime and maybe hit you up because I love Nashville. I've stayed at like the Opryland Hotel like 7 times in my life, and I love it. Absolutely. Who's your boo doing what he was doing? You've watched every single one of Jacob's videos. That's awesome, Brick Manson. That's cool. Let's see here. John Hunt. Want to see a video? Jacob. See. Okay. I already know Jacob can beat me. I've ate food with Jacob. Jacob is a eating beast. I may be fatter than Jacob, and I will gladly admit that. However, he eats faster than anyone. Well, if you want to see a race, have Jacob and John from Exploration Unknown eat. Like, wah, 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 wah. Just vacuum. It's awesome. Yeah. Let's see here. I like Disney. Yes, I. Okay, Disney. I love Disney World. As a matter of fact, that is where I proposed to Emerald at, in front of the castle with the Disney ring. Um, the 30-minute. Okay, and I'll get right back to that right in 1 second. 30-minute food challenge. Going to do it eventually. I know a place pretty close by that I'm going to go to. That's sad about the voice of Minnie Mouse. NWO Black and White. The okay, NWO the original NWO before they started adding everybody and their brother into some different group, and above all that is the Four Horsemen. So let's just put that out there. Um, for life, yes. Um, Wrestling out of Indiana. Once I'm not gonna lie. I did a show in Dyersburg, Tennessee, one time, and that was a blast. Usually my wrestling stays um, around the southern Indiana, Madison, Indiana, Hanover, Columbus, Indiana, Seymour, Indiana, um, and a few other places. That's the because even though I am an independent professional wrestler, I have a very um, devout allegiance to the companies that I work for. Supreme Wrestling and Emerge Wrestling are two of the best independent professional wrestling companies you'll ever see because we use professionals. We don't use backyarders. We're not outlaw promotions. We actually care, and we do our best to do a family friendly show, which I believe is what matters because the children watching wrestling are the ones who even they still believe no matter what. Adults don't believe in it anymore. The kids do, and that's why I think family friendly is the way to go. Um, Let's see here. Noah G. Good night. Thank you from Blue Ridge, Georgia. Wow. Um, NWO Latino, yeah. The LWO, so Latino World Order. Awesome, Turbo. Thank you for yeah. Once again, if you're new and you haven't subscribed to Who's Your Boo, do it. Who's Your Boo is interesting. Yes, the dogs are barking. That's because Zoe is Zoe. We have two dogs, Zoe and Villain, and they're outside, and they always bark when they're outside. So yeah. Continental Championship Wrestling will do. Ryan, that is true. Um, Jacob at Micro Wrestling. I have seen that. Just saw that their referee Little Miss, Lil Miss. Sorry, I can't. I have to say Little Miss, Um, I guess she hung up her boots. She is no longer doing micro wrestling. Oh, mm, the milk is still good, apparently. Well, it's almost like um, micro wrestlers, little people. The word that we say in wrestling, I'm not allowed to say, so I'm not going to say it. Um, they, yes, Dennis Rodman was a part of the NWO because they faced off against Carl Malone of the Utah Jazz and DDP. Bam! I remember that. Um, but yeah, the little people are perfect for wrestling because I was body slammed by a little dude one time. He just hooked me, picked me up, and slammed me. There was no stopping him. Just bam, boom on the mat. I was like, ow! It was bad. It was, and then he kicked me right in the face, like shining wizard kick in the temple. DDP was one of my favorites. I don't know why I didn't mention that earlier, but my first ever wrestling T-shirt was DDP. Him doing the self high five through his face through it. It was awesome. Oh man, but yeah, the people that are in here right now that haven't answered this question, what do you want to see from Morty and Beard? What what would you like to see more of? What type of content would you like to see? I would love to know. And once again, thank you for those who are subscribed already. Thank you to those that are subscribing now. Is Carpetbagger considered a micro wrestler? No, he is considered a junior heavyweight because he weighed in at 130 pounds. Favorite female wrestler of all time. All time. Um, I love Natalia Neidhart. She is just so solid in the ring. Yeah. More wrestling. Is that what Katie Aldana wants to see more wrestling videos? Well, I haven't put any on here. However, I will. That will happen for sure. Pranks in the hood. Um, I don't like what type of pranks are we talking here? Like sacks burning sacks filled with poo on the doorstep or oh gosh, DDP yoga. I loved my wow. Hmm. Huh. We don't need any of that. That's this is a family-friendly channel, please and thank you. That's, I mean, if you did a live stream, I wouldn't come in and say things like that, so if you could please be respectful, I would appreciate it, thank you. Mark Marrow. Yeah, definitely. That's right. Okay, I'm giving that duo, I'm giving you a wrench, okay? Here it comes. Bam. Help me out, duo. I don't want any bad stuff like that, if you could, please. Female wrestlers currently out there that you would like to manage that are free agents in wrestling. Free agents in wrestling. Do you consider people? 1 second, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. Hello, hello. No, I'm at the house. Okay, goodbye. That was random. I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, mm, okay, the free agent thing. Um, Explosive Phoenix. Let me know exactly. Do you consider people in AEW free agents still? I mean, they're under contract, but or Impact. Impact people they can wrestle anywhere they want to with Impact as well. A micro wrestler is a little person that wrestles. Does Beard ever wrestle? No. Yeah, Beard has trained. He started training, and I believe he bruised his kidney and was like, "Nope, bye." So, yeah, feel free to ask me any questions. Anything you want. Tessa Blanchard. Yes, Tessa Blanchard is very good. Dentist appointment. All right. Well, have a good one. Enjoy your dental appointment. I'm not into that. Now, I just had a when I got back last October when I got back from the Disney trip. The whole time I was there, my wisdom teeth were killing me, um, and I got back, and I'm like, well, I can't live like this. So I ended up going to a 24-hour dentist and just having them yank them out of my skull. They couldn't gas me. They gave me a sedative, which put me to sleep. Just like, and then I would wake up, and they were just like, "Grr, grr, grr," like yanking it out of my head. MJF is an amazing talent. And I would love to be a manager for MJF. That would be killer. I could list off people that I have managed in the past. I've managed Jerry the King Lawler. I've managed a returning person that I manage probably 2 or 3 times a year is Simon Dean and or Nova, whichever one you want to call him. And I know I wouldn't have to do hardly anything with MJF. That's the thing. MJF knows his shtick. His shtick is what he does, and what he does is his shtick, and he's got it. And that it's just yeah. Um, I think I could make a great manager for someone like Marco Stunt. I would, yeah. I don't know what I could pull out of that kid, but I would pull something out of that kid, and it would be a whole nother world of wrestling. Like he's out there, like really out there. Um, Yeah, but I've managed Jerry the King Lawler, Simon Dean. Um, gosh, I've ma I've managed against Shark Boy. Shark Boy has stunned me before, that was fabulous. Yeah. Um, I'm decent friends with Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant. Awesome guy, awesome guy. Um, let's see here. I've been doing this for 10 years, so it's one of those things I'm like, "Who have I worked with?" Who um, Brian Pillman Jr. Okay, here's the funny story. Okay, funny story. Um, Joey Janela. That's something else. Has he? Okay, before I tell the story, has anybody seen the video of MGF as a little kid on the Rosie O'Donnell show singing "You Are My Sunshine"? If you haven't, look at it. It is great. And then comment that Morty and Beard sent you to it because it's awesome. It is, yes, so good. Um, yeah, it's so good. But anyway, my story about Brian Pillman Jr. We were doing a show in Madison. We had Brian Pillman Jr. booked on the card, and it just so happened to be the show that Jacob the Carpetbagger came to town and won Manager of the Year. And I don't think Jacob's in here anymore, is he? Are you still here, Jacob? Because I'm gonna. Anyway, Jacob came into town, and he night shabby. I see my story isn't even over, and you're going to bed already. Fine, it's cool. It's neat. Whatever. I didn't want to tell it to you anyway. Anyway, um, Jacob shows up, wins the award, doesn't care about the award at all. At all. Doesn't even care that he won. Awfully mean. That he took an award that I cared about. Anyway, long story short, you've probably seen the video. He broke it over my head. I fell to my knees, and a piece of glass went into my shin, and I had to get 10 staples in my shin, and I bled all over the place. In professional wrestling, I have been very, very careful. I've never had any injury that was actual cut like that. Like I've had a rib popped up over my sternum, had a broken nose, I've had a bruised heel. Small things. The sternum, that sucked. Like that gave me costochondritis, and I had it for like a year and a half. Where if I moved a certain way, this rib would just go pop right over, and I have to pop it back. Um, no, I've not managed against Jim Cornette. I would love to though. I did. I did tell Jacob how I felt from the hospital bed, covered in my own blood. But here's the thing: never in my life have I ever had stitches. Never had staples, anything like that. I had not seen the cut yet. Luckily, I have a great locker room full of guys that really care about me. I went back there and just a few guys. Some of them are ex-military. Roger Malcolm, he cut the pants leg off, looked at it, and as soon as he looked at it, he goes, "Oh." I guess it was just a natural reaction. I had not seen it. He goes, "Oh," and I freaked out because I never had anything like this. I'm like, "Am I gonna die? Like, am I bleeding out?" Like, that's what I wanted to know. As um as Brian Pillman Jr. walks by me laying on this bench as these guys are tying a tourniquet around my leg, he looks at it, goes, "Oh yeah, dude, you're effing gonna die." And I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "Oh man, really? Thank you, Brian Pillman Jr. That's fabulous. Thank you." Um, when it comes to like Jimmy Havoc, he's the death match guy, right? He was big in death matches. Okay, this is my personal opinion, and I'm not saying anything against people that do this, but me personally, I will not ever do deathmatch. I don't see it as wrestling. I see it as just a couple of guys hitting each other and seeing how bad they can injure each other without killing each other. But other than that, just how it goes. I won't do it. It's not me. I'll do hardcore, but I won't do deathmatch. There's a whole different world of that. Um, I've done matches. I've had kendo sticks broken over me. I've had glass picture frames. You saw that. I've had acoustic guitars broken over my head. I've had everything, but I don't do light tubes. Um, yes, I've fallen on Legos once, and that was dumb. I was just dumb, 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 dumb. Um, but yeah, I want to thank everybody once again for coming here. A carpet bomb. That was crazy. That was really cool. Thanks to Jacob for doing that. I hope everybody's enjoying our content. I understand it's coming a little slow. As of right now, it's every Tuesday at 5:30 Eastern that a new video will pop up. I don't know why I picked Tuesday, but I did. I just picked it up. I don't know. I just did. Um, have I seen that guy? Yes, I have seen that guy. Um, there's some people around here that talk to him that want him to come and do wrestling with them, and I'm just like, oh, he is a pretty funny guy. I agree. Um, this is for all the juggalos and juggalettes, right? Isn't that what he says? Thank you, Elvis. I do appreciate that. Um, so yeah, keep an eye out. I am there. Have I been to Mexico? No, I have not been to Mexico. I have watched AAA wrestling on TV, but I've not seen it live. Um, but yeah, back to it. I want everybody to keep an eye out for some videos that'll be coming out eventually. Like I said, I have the next 3 weeks are already planned, and until I can make more content, which I'm going to do the best thing, keep a beard out. Ooh. Hmm. But yeah, anyway, we are going to do a few videos. I just got done talking to John. John's going to come up and hang out pretty soon. We're going to do some stuff with John from Exploration Unknown. We're going to do some stuff with Jacob the Carpetbagger, of course. NTL Vlogs, I have some stuff lined up with him. Um, I've been talking to Duo Finds. They're on here. Duo Finds. If you guys ever want to do something, let me know. I would love to do something. Um, like I said, I'm all about meeting people. The when I was 16 years old, I had my first job, and here's another story because I'm a storyteller. Um, yes, some motors running, absolutely. Um, 16 years old, got my first job, and I was making money. First time I was making money, and I went out and bought a bunch of clothing, a bunch of nice shoes and stuff like that. Because I'd never been able to do that for myself. Mommy and daddy did it for me up until I was 15 years old. And, now I was old enough to make my own money. I wanted to buy my own stuff and be, on my way to be an adult. So I went and good night, honey. I'll see you tomorrow evening when you get back from your business trip. Love you. Anyway, um, I, where was I? My fiance saying good night threw me off. Okay, buying stuff, wanting to be an adult and all that jazz. I bought all this stuff and I came home and I went to my friend P Bear's house, who was also 60 at the time. His dad was there, who was like a second father to me. And he looks at me and goes, and I was, check out my new shoes, And he looks at me and goes, you know, Morty, or whatever he wanted to call me at the time, which, but like I said, I want to keep that private. Nothing against anybody, but yes. I Hey man with J Man. How's it going? Um, I basically he told me, this is what he told me. He goes, now those shoes that you have on your feet there, they're nice, don't get me wrong, but in a year, will you still have them? And I said, "Probably not," I'll be honest with you, because, shoes are shoes, but I wanted nice shoes. He goes, "Material items come and go, but it's the experiences that you learn and the experiences that you have and the skills that you learn that you will keep with you forever." And ever since he said that day, I've become this experience junkie. Not adrenaline junkie. I mean, I like doing fun stuff and, stuff that I sometimes, you know, but I also like experiences and skills. Like, yeah, I became a professional wrestler. In high school, I was professionally trained to sing operatic style music. I mean, just different things like that. I got ordained and married a couple of my friends. Like, the that was awesome. It was cool to be able to you know bond two of my friends together for the rest of their lives. You know there's things that money can buy, but the best things in life I don't think money can buy. Um, I don't mean to get deep on y'all. That's just my story that I wanted to tell. I don't know what started that story, but yeah. Um, Thanks for everybody coming in here. I do appreciate it. I've been on here for about an hour and 12 minutes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with buying stuff. It's just I'm more about experiences and stuff like that. Um, yeah, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins going around buying the all the stuff like that. Yes, absolutely. Capture experiences, stuff that you can keep with you forever. Absolutely. I hope I'm not boring everybody. I've never done a live stream like this before, except for the one Shotzi Blackheart. I believe she was supposed to be on a show. I don't know if she's supposed to be on a merge. I don't remember. I don't want to. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be on a show with her. Would I say that I'm minimalistic? No, I'm not minimalistic. Maybe to an extent. I'm not minimalistic, but I'm happy with what I have. Like, if I was minimalistic, I wouldn't have old classic cars. Um, but like I said, I drive a '97 Bonneville, and I'm happy with it. Whoa, what was that? Snooze. Apparently, I need to update my Windows. I don't know. Um, but I don't have. Like I told Emerald. I said, when it comes to cars, she can have the new cars, and I'll drive the old clunkers that I know how to work on, because it's just the way to go. I don't have any reason to do that. Phoenix and Pentagon Junior. I see. I don't feel like they. I don't feel like they need a manager. I mean, yeah, I would be honored to, but they don't need one. Turbo, turbo, turbo. LS swap. The lazy swap. Yeah, that's what you're doing. Yeah, yeah. I'm old school. I want a big old beefy 350, or with a big old carburetor on it. That's or if I'm going Mopar, give me a 383. That's just who I LS swaps. I'm not a fan of it, even though yeah, everybody wants to do it. I'm not. That's just. I agree. Rick Rude had Bobby Heenan, but I don't know if he really needed them. And yes, the glasses are coming off because I'm getting tired of seeing the reflection of the computer in my glasses. And I can still read because I'm close enough. Do I need to be eating almonds? Will that help, like Jacob used to do? Have I ever wrestled Conan in a match? No, I have not. I am not that famous. Thank you very much. Thank you for thinking that there's a chance I might, but no. Um, no. Yeah. Let's see here. Almonds. Yes. Yeah. I may have put some almonds in the end of that one video just to do a little nice little punch. Okay. This is horrible. I am not a big podcast guy. Doing professional wrestling and saying that I'm not a big podcast guy. I like the podcast that I've been on. I mean, I'll listen to myself talk because I'm self-absorbed. I guess that's horrible, but yeah. Costco almonds. To be honest with you, the nearest Costco is like 50 minutes away, and I'm not going to drive that far for some almonds. I have Walmart almonds. That's about it. I've been on a few different podcasts. I've been on um, it's called Signs of the Time. The Turnbuckle Turmoil. It's a guy named Sign Guy based out of the Pacific Northwest. I did a podcast with him. I mean, if you look up Mortimer Blankenship on YouTube and not Morty and Beard, you'll find most of my wrestling stuff. Supreme Wrestling, Supreme Wrestling, Mortimer Blankenship. You'll find the videos on Carpetbagger's channel. You'll find videos of me doing stuff that I don't remember doing in wrestling. Trust me. Grow my own almonds. Oh. Commentary. I have commentary. I feel like I'd be good at commentary. I've never. The only time I do commentary is if I'm a special guest commentary at Supreme Wrestling, which I've only done a few times, but it's fun. I like color commentary. That's my favorite for sure. Hey, thank you very much. And like I said, everybody in here, if you haven't already, go check out the duo finds because they're fun, definitely fun. Um, and Shannon likes Bayside, so that's yeah, we're best friends now. That's how it works. You don't have to leave. Yeah, I mean you don't have to leave. Hey man, just because they leave, you can chill and ask me questions and stuff like that. Good night. Have a great evening. Really messed up how Zack Ryder wasn't pushed. Okay. Zack Ryder was pushed to an extent. Um, mm, I don't want to talk too deep into this, but my belief, I love Zack Ryder. I actually have a WWYKI um, headband somewhere. But Zack Ryder, his Long Island Ice Z gimmick. Yeah, the fans were behind him, and I believe that mid card wise, that's perfect. Intercontinental belt, a U.S. belt with his character was great, but the moment you put a broski type gimmick in the run for a top title, it kind of takes a dump on the prestige of the belt. Um, I don't know. I'm an old school wrestling person. Does Chet Ripley get a rematch against the Carpetbagger? Um, According to Supreme Wrestling's books, yes, Chet Ripley does have a rematch clause for does have a rematch clause to get a rematch. I'm gonna let my dogs in, so don't anybody leave, and you might be able to meet them. So and I don't know where my cats are. I have three cats too. One of them hides in the back room because he doesn't like the dogs, but he usually comes out when dogs go outside. But anyway, I'm gonna go let the dogs in, and you can meet them. So just give me one moment. 1 second here. Be right back. Look, I love you more than biscuits and gravy. Which isn't true. I love biscuits and gravy a whole lot because I'm fat. Yeah, come on. Come on in. What you doing? Okay. Zoe, look, come here. All right, I'm back. Oh, two people left. They didn't want to meet my dogs. Well, my dogs don't want to be mad anyway. They ran away. Okay. Here, Zoe, say hi. Oh, she's running away. That's Zoe. If you saw her, I don't know. She ran away. Forgive the slight mess. Dogs. That's the best reason I can describe the little bit of a mess we have is because the dogs don't care. They don't. All right, so I'm probably I'll stay in here for another 10 minutes or so, depending on if I have good reaction from people talking to me. I also want to put the disclaimer out there again. I put it out there earlier. To anyone watching this that happened to find my personal page on Facebook, if I didn't add you, please don't take offense to it. It is just my wish that people know me as Mortimer Blankenship on YouTube. And granted, I understand that people have found me on Facebook. I'm sorry, it's just protecting myself. I know it's just dead, but that is But I still would like to get to know all of you through this, and I hope that's okay. But if you have added Mortimer Blankenship or want to talk to me, add Mortimer Blankenship on Facebook because that is my wrestling profile. Yes, there are puppies in here. Zoe, come here. Oh, Zoe's gonna look out the window. Zoe, hey, that's Zoe. They ran away. They heard something outside. All right. And the cats are meowing now too. The cats weren't outside, but now that the dogs are running around, the cats are like, "Oh, hey, how's it going, guys?" Oh, I don't know if the Star Trek guy was in here earlier, but it's funny that he mentioned Star Trek. We have two cats. Well, we have three cats, but two of them are brother and sister, and they're named Geordi and Worf, which is from Star Trek. However, I'm not a Star Trek fan, and neither is my fiance. They were named by someone else from an ex-boyfriend of hers. But anyway, well, that happens. Hey, Ryan, have a good night. I guess if everybody's cool with it, I guess I'll go ahead and get off here too. I'm gonna. Oh wait, there's a cat here. I'll show you the cat. That is Worf and Villain with a V, like the bad guy. Villain, come here, Bubby. There's. What are you doing, Bubby? Look. Hi, Bubby. That's Villain. So I guess Morty, Villain, Worf, Zoe, and Geordi somewhere, and then Wicket, my cat, Wicket, like Wicket Warwick from Star Wars. He's back there somewhere. So he's going to say goodnight as well. So everybody, thank you. Like I said, invite all your friends to like Morty and Beard. Like I said, we're just a couple of normal dudes with not so normal lives, and we would love for you guys to be a part of it. So everybody, have a good night. Thank you.